the most common mistakes that are made by new property investors coming into the residential market. The biggest mistake that I see people making is they have no clear plan or strategy in terms of what it is they're trying to achieve. Or what I talk about is starting with the end in mind, having the end goal before you start. So for example, I see a property that's on the market that looks like it potentially could do some work, you could improve the property, they could benefit from modernizing and seeing that's an opportunity. I say, what are you looking to do with it? Are you going to renovate it and sell it on? Are you going to flip the property? I say, well, yeah, maybe I'm thinking I could probably flip it, but actually it's got a good space. Maybe it could work as a HMO. That's a possibility as well. Or actually, I was thinking what we could do is keep it as a buy to let in case we can't sell it. And I'm thinking, hang on a minute, there's 3 different strategies there that we just spoke about, and all of them would require a different amount of work and a different approach to the property. And by not being clear which one you're doing, you're effectively just stumbling along trying to find a solution. So I think it's really important before you get started in property, think about what is it ultimately you're trying to achieve? Is it cash flow that you're looking for? Is it trying to create chunks of cash to build up maybe your pot of cash? Is it something you're doing for long-term investment, for example, to supplement your pension or maybe to support the kids, as opposed to cash flow now? For many people that get involved in property and residential property, it's really about cash flow. It's creating some additional income now. So if you're thinking, right, I'm going to buy this property and I'm going to turn it into a buy to let, and let's say you've got £50,000, you put a deposit down, you borrow some money from the bank, you do a little bit of work on it to tidy it up, fit a new kitchen and you rent it out. And now by the time you've paid the mortgage, you pay the estate agent, you are making, say, £200 a month. You've used your money, you've tied it all up in that property, and you're making £200 a month. How is that going to give you more cash flow? It isn't. It doesn't make any sense because it's the wrong strategy for someone trying to make cash flow. And even when people refer to, well, I'm going to use BRRR, what does that even mean? Well, essentially what they're saying is, well, I'm going to take that property, I'm going to add some value to it, I'm going to improve it, I'm going to lift the value of the property, then I'm going to go and borrow some money from the bank based on its new value, i.e. remortgage the property and take out a lot of the investment that I put into it. Let's just break that down, what that means. So previously we were making £200 profit from this particular deal. Now we've borrowed more money, our loan has increased, so the monthly payments are now higher, and it's probable that the profit margin is squeezed. We might not be making £200, we may only be making £100 a month or something from that. Yes, the benefit is we've got a big chunk of our cash back out and we can probably go again and buy another property. But if you're trying to get financially free, if you're trying to build up cash flow, how is that £100 a month going to help you get financially free? It's going to be a very, very slow route to be able to get the success you want. This is why it's important to plan out and work out exactly what it is you're trying to achieve, which is going to be the right strategy for you able to do that in the location that you want to do this in, based on how much time, money, and experience that you have.